Believe me or not, friends, starting your own business isn't a question of money. Don't get me wrong, if you have a little bit of money, that will help you a lot. But you shouldn't use it as an excuse for not starting your own business. In this video, I'll talk to you about some steps you can take to start your business with potentially $0. I've made some of these things myself. I know 100% they work, so you can start small, you can start very small, you can start for free. My advice number one is you don't necessarily have to start your own business right from the beginning. So if you have some skills, a certain amount of skills, you can go and just start collaborating with existing businesses in your area. For example, they will be more than happy to pay you a percentage of increase in sales you will generate for them. So you are not actually you are not going there and asking for money. You are going there and you are offering value. You are offering valuable collaboration. I'm getting paid if and only if I will bring you more sales. For example, years ago I was working in the central part of Rome, and in that period the pub crawl was a huge thing for a couple of years. Essentially there were these guys and they were doing exactly what I'm telling you right now. I mean, they were going to some places. They came to a place I used to work as well. They're telling you, okay, we're doing this pub crawl thing on Monday night. Usually there is nobody around, so I will bring you 30 drinking people, so let's figure out some kind of collaboration. You risk almost nothing. You risk your time. You don't have any kind of costs. I would definitely think about something like this. So my tip number two is you can negotiate almost everything. People are used to negotiate the amount. So if I ask you for 100k, you can drop it down to 85, 80, 75, something like that. But we can do it also the other way. So rather than negotiating for the amount, we can negotiate alternative terms for when the payment is due. So 100, the example we've made before, 100 is fine. I'm not going to negotiate the amount, but I'm giving you 10 down and 5k a month for a year and a half. For example, I bought this place for 35k, which is a higher amount for what's the actual value. I said 35 is fine. I'll give you 5k immediately and 1k a month for 2 years and a half, and he accepted the offer. So I immediately started using the asset worth at least 25k, but I only paid him 5k down. My tip number three is try to negotiate favorable conditions with your suppliers as well. Many of them will be more than happy to support you during the startup period with payments at 30 days, 60 days. So you are buying stuff now and the payment is due 2 months from now. That can help you a lot. You can sell everything even before paying the stuff. So you get things for free, you sell them, and then you pay. Some of your suppliers can actually lend you money. It's a common practice here in Italy. For example, when it comes to coffee, you make this kind of agreements. So normally I would pay 20 euros a kilo of good coffee, but let's agree that I will pay you 25 euros every kilo, but you give me 5-6k upfront for my immediate expenses. So you are glad you've got your 5k immediately, and he's glad that you are going to buy coffee from him for at least a couple of years. It depends, of course, on how much coffee you are planning to sell. And my final tip, more than a tip, it's a kind of reflection, guys. If you are not 100% sure about what you're doing, I wouldn't go to the bank. Again, this is my personal opinion. I'm taking some risks, of course. Business is risky. It's up to you how much risk you want to take on yourself. But I wouldn't play that much with banks. I mean, I would rather start small, build my capital a little bit at a time, and invest my own money instead of going to the bank without a very clear idea about where I'm going to invest that money. The risk is very high. You are just going to burn the money left and right because you don't know what to do with them. I mean, I could have went to the bank to get 100k and I would open immediately a bigger bar, bigger place, more central zone and stuff like that. But I knew I had many things to learn. I had a little bit of cash. So I knew I could agree with the owner of the place. I could make an agreement with my suppliers to get some extra cash to pay things a bit further down the road and not immediately. So it was fine for me. 1 year after, I'm ready to take bigger risks. If I should open a bar from scratch right now, another business, I might actually think about getting some money and investing them right from the beginning, because you can save yourself a little bit of time. And that's actually all for today, guys. I hope you liked this video. If so, please smash that like button. I'm going to link you some of my recent videos somewhere up here. If you have any questions or comments, please write them in the comments down below, and I'll see you in one of my next videos. Have a nice evening. Bye bye, friends.